7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. In my imagination, you're waiting line on your...
Alright, yo guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's been a little break. I think we broke over half a year of a streak, posting every single week. But I feel like after the end of last quarter, it all piled up. It got very intense. It already was intense, but I needed a little break. A reset, refresh, get the mind right, and now we're back. First week of spring quarter, back in the rhythm of things. We've got a couple sessions under the belt, but yeah, I'm really looking to now progress, push the vault to new limits. We've got shoulders today with Haynes, so it's going to be a good day. Went skiing in spring break. Had the worst panda eyes, but I think they've gone. But I still got like these, like from windburn or something. But we'll go away in a bit. I got a little tan. I'm feeling very motivated after the holiday. A little cold or something, which I don't usually have, but I'm about to get the weight up to like 210. Gonna get big.
Going down. My first 8 were like this.
2. Push up.
But then I got to like...
You wait too long, the pump cover goes back on. So when I was skiing, I did 2 days on, 1 day off. Obviously I was skiing the whole day, so that's like cardio. I didn't do cardio on the stairs or bike or anything like that. I come back and maybe it's like the mental refresh, change of routine, because you know I've been doing the exact same thing, eating, sleeping, training the same way for 10 weeks straight. Hopefully this translates now into progress going like that, but we'll see. The effort's going to be there. I only get 2 plates in this. In the next?
Nah. 0 chance.
No, bro. What do you mean?
0 chance.
Hey, the next 10 weeks.
Pop on.
Film this guy.
You're gonna regret it.
So I'm not getting 10, he said.
You're gonna get 8. 8 reps. Come on, come on now. Like 4. Come on. Come on. First one's all you. You're strong. First one. Up. Up. 2 more. Up. Oh. So trust me, brother. I'm wiser than you. Just know I'm wise.
Come on. Yeah, that's normal. Yeah. The machine gets lighter at the top, so we're holding it to get more tension, make the resistance curve more even.
I'm not that less. Good. Even like partials are heaviest.
We've got rid out flies next. So a question that we're debating is how much traps you use on this exercise, because I feel like you need to definitely use a bit. And I'll show you this cue that I've used with a couple friends, which is really good to see whether you're engaging your traps or not. But I feel like, I don't know, it's just a question of if you use traps, you're maybe using more rear delts. You know, so the weight does matter, but then you don't want to be using too much traps and then, you know, not using enough rear delts. You know, it's the small things that count, but I don't really know what's the answer, to be honest. Haynes is going to show the tips on the traps, the cue.
Alright, for this exercise, if you see right here, if this is coming up, that means they're using more traps, so you can help by pushing these down, just so they kind of feel that they're using more this muscle, not their traps.
Tips. And I'll sit on these. Good. Voice as well.
Those 4. 1, 2, 3.
I can't count to 4.
Stop and wait a sec. When you look at me like that, my darling, what did you expect? I'd probably still adore you with your hands around my neck, or I did last time I checked.
Alright, so we're finishing off with some face pulls for rear delts and a bit of traps. So when you're doing that, you want to pull, then when it gets close to your face, you want to like rip it apart. Like imagine you're ripping it apart to get the full contraction. Done. Right guys, so we have it. First video back in the books after a vacation. Super grateful and happy to have gone skiing. While I was doing that, obviously I was not on point as much as I always am with the training, diet, everything, right? And I just want to elaborate a bit more on that and getting back on track, because we all have points in our lives where we fall off the horse a little bit and you need to get back on, because what's most important is consistently showing up over a prolonged period of time. There's no point going hard for a little while to just stop and completely drop off. So for me, last quarter was very, very intense, definitely the hardest one I've done. It turned out well. I'll maybe elaborate more in another video or another time on what exactly happened, but ended up getting an A, an A-. I passed this biology science class, and then I have one more which I'm still waiting on the results. So, you know, if that grade's good, then it was a good quarter. But one thing that went completely out of whack was my sleep schedule. So I don't talk about this, I don't know other people talk about this, but I'm bulking. I'm trying to get in 4,500 calories a day. And for the last maybe 6 weeks or so, I don't think I've gone to bed before 2 or 3 a.m. Sometimes literally going to bed at 8 a.m. to get in all my food. And I've been super orderly, and with the exams and everything, it was all piling up. And it was almost like, you know, peaking in the finals and exam week, and then I just had a week now. And you know, my mind is telling me sometimes, man, you know, you got to stick on it, you got consistency, you know, if you don't use it, you lose it. You got, you know, all these things, there's skills, which if you don't keep showing up and improving on, then you lose them, right? Even me speaking now today in the video is harder as I've taken a longer period of not doing it from what I was doing for the last half a year. But I also think it's super important, you know, me spending time with family, that is priceless. And sometimes, you know, bodybuilding is super orderly and regimented, and to lax that a bit, you know, I had a couple chips, you know, I had a little side here, so the diet wasn't as strict as it always is. I feel like that not only gives me more motivation now, so 1 step back, 2 steps forward for this next quarter, but also, yeah, it just prevents potentially just building up, and then nothing because of burnout, and that's not what I want. So I'm very excited to get back on the horse, progress and push the numbers and everything this quarter, and improve in all areas, obviously with the YouTube and the bodybuilding, all of that. So thank you guys for making it into the video. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. But just on the point that I was talking about my sleep and that being very messed up, that has been a huge part of my life for the last 2 or 3 months. Literally yesterday, for the first time, I didn't finish all my meals in the day. I cut it in half, took 3 melatonins and just conked out at 11 p.m. So, you know, that's super early from what is before, but this quarter I cannot keep going the way I was going because it was too much. So stripping it back to the complete basics, building the strong foundation for the house. You can't build a house if you don't have strong foundations. So for this quarter I'm going back to basics, gonna progress, and you know, maybe by the end it's gonna get super complicated like it was before. You gotta do what you gotta do to make things work, but it's definitely not gonna work without stripping it back, taking a wider view and building from basics. So that's what I plan to do. It's gonna get more complex over time. So yeah.